wanna see the light. See the light.
Hey girl, I'm Nicole and welcome to my channel. Today I have 5 tips on how I have become more confident as a plus size woman. If you're interested in that kind of topic, keep on watching. Okay, so disclaimer, I am not a life coach, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor or anything like that. However, I am a plus size woman, and in the past I had women come up to me like, girl, I want to be more confident. I see you and you appear to be confident. Let me know, how'd you become like that? So it's very interesting that I've actually been told that, because in the past I have not always been as confident as I am now. And so when I first had the idea to do this video, I was like, yes, I'm killing it. Like, I feel good. Let me do a video on how I became confident. But then, you know, there's some days where I'm like, not so much. And tomorrow, we're going to try it again. And now, fun fact, I am 18 weeks postpartum. And so I'm not feeling as confident as I once was. But that's okay, because we're going to apply these tips and we're going to become more confident. So, to me, confidence is on a spectrum. You know, there are things that can slide it, and you can do things and you can become more confident. And then there's things that if you don't do, or things that you actually do, you can become less confident. So without further ado, we're going to get into these 5 tips. All right, so these 5 tips are actually interrelated. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So 1, self-care. Ladies, we have to take care of ourselves. And so there are many forms of self-care. For me, I prefer my self-care to cover all aspects of who I am. So that's the physical part of me, that's the spiritual part of me, that's the mental part of me. And so everyone has to find one that kind of fits their groove. So for example, I work out 3 times a week, and that actually covers 2 parts of the self-care. That covers, for me, the physical, because it makes me feel strong. You know, it kind of makes me feel a little more confident. And then there's also the fact that it helps my mental clarity. I feel so much more clearer once I, you know, have more endorphins, burn sweat. I just feel much better. Also, I like to do monthly manis and pedis. Some people might think, hey, I go every 2 weeks. Cool, but all I need is once a month. Number 1, it's time for myself. I get away from the crying baby. Number 2, I get some time away from the husband yelling, bae, bae, in the background. So, I also like to meditate. I don't meditate long. It's not a big to-do, but for me, it's just a simple 10 to 15 minute meditation, quiet time to quiet my mind. I also have a faith, and so I like to do my Bible study. For me, it's another quiet time to just get in tune with my Jesus, and it's just wonderful for me. Also, this goes along with exercise. So I exercise to feel good. And then also what helps me to feel good is to dress nicely. So I find things that I wear to accentuate my best assets. So for me, I think I have a smaller waist in comparison to my hips and my butt. And so I like to accentuate that. So that's the most umpire dresses, or the peplum shirts, or wrap dresses. They usually look really good on my shape. Also, I like to get outdoors. I work part-time now, and so 3 or 4 days out of the week, I'll load baby up and we'll go for a walk at the park or trail. And it also helps my mental clarity just to be one with nature. It's amazing. And also I like to have a creative outlet. So I like to do hair, so that's an outlet. And then I've gotten into adult coloring. I don't do it as often as I should, but it's something that I do enjoy. So pause this video because I want you to comment down below, what are your 3 favorite forms of self-care? Welcome back. So we're getting to tip number 2, investing in myself. So investing in anything else is similar to investing in yourself. The more you put into it, it increases the value. And so if you put into yourself more, you'll feel better about yourself. You will increase your value in your eyes. And so examples of investing in myself for me is I did return back to school. So I am taking online classes to get my master's, as well as watching inspirational videos on YouTube. I like to read books of inspirational people or people that I feel are inspiration, or who I'd like to inspire to be. Okay, so anything that you do to make you feel like the best you can fall into this category of investing in yourself. All right, tip number 3, knowing whose I am. So as I stated before, I do have a faith, and Bible study is very important to me to do. And through my Bible study, I have learned that number 1, which is the most important thing, Jesus died for my sins. And it's just amazing when you think about it. Jesus died for little old me. That makes me feel so valuable to know that someone would die for me. Also from my Bible study, I've learned that I'm worthy. Guess what? Because God said I am. Period. That's it. He said I am. I am. Tip number 4, say it to yourself. Ladies, positive affirmations are so important. It's just a reminder to you how loved, how blessed, and how worthy you are. It does not matter what you look like, your skin tone, your shape, your size, what you do for a living. You matter. And so if you find words that you find encouraging and that are uplifting, repeat those to yourself. You know, post them up on the wall, post them up in the mirror. And so every time you read it, you are reminded that you are valuable, you are worthy, and you are you because God said you are, period. And so positive affirmations go along with the mind of manifestation. And so the more you say it, you claim it, that's who you will become. Tip number 5, walk in it. And that means identifying your strengths. You should be able to explain or share what you are good at. And then also, hey, identifying your physical attributes. What are the things that you love about yourself? You should be able to also identify those and own them. Own them. In the past, I wasn't able to always share things that I felt were talents or gifts because 1, it was hard for me to identify them. And then 2, once I did identify it, I didn't want to share it because I thought, oh, I may sound too prideful. But who am I to dim God's light? He gave me these gifts and talents. So why not share? Why should I feel that by doing so, I'm being cocky? You know, there is a difference between being cocky, being prideful, and just owning it. Owning the gifts that you have. So, right now, pause the video and comment down below the gifts that God has given you. Okay, ladies, that is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Also, if you have an idea or a topic that you'd like me to address, leave them down below. You can also follow me on Instagram at CurvesOnColaXO. Later!